There is a lot of uncertainty today when it comes to different levels of government and the regulations that affect the fleet industry.
Well, I think right now, certainly the federal government, there's a lot of uncertainty as to what kind of regulations are going to impact transportation and fleet industries in the future. So are we still interested in, is the government still interested in promoting fleet sustainability, for example? I mean, the current administration in Washington has obviously talked about rolling back some of the CAFE standards that the Obama administration had implemented in 2009. But I think that there are enough large multinational organizations in this country, and certainly all of the vehicle manufacturers, or the vast majority of the vehicle manufacturers, are global companies or multinational companies, that they're not going to be unduly influenced by what may prove to be short-term changes or differences in philosophy as to how much regulation is needed. In the United States, in contrast to some other parts of the developed world, we attach tremendous value to free choice. Organizations can choose to run inefficient fleets or uneconomical fleets. And, in some parts of the world, there's much more government regulation that's aimed at ensuring that fleets are sustainable, that vehicles are being replaced in a timely manner. So we could argue endlessly as to whether one approach is better than another, and I'm not suggesting that one is better than the other. I'm simply pointing out that there are differences. And so that freedom of choice creates a lot of differences in terms of the way organizations choose to approach the challenges of managing a fleet, replacing a fleet, introducing or adapting new technologies, whether it's autonomous vehicles or electric vehicles or hydrogen-powered vehicles. And from a business standpoint, that creates that uncertainty and that range of choice, the lack of standardization of business practices that to a certain degree is dictated by government regulation. Creates a lot of business opportunities for a company like Mercury. Certainly more so than, say, in Western Europe, where the EU regulation goes a long way in determining things like fleet replacement practices.